Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? My name's John O'Casson, and this is the 100th online memory afternoon from the Warm and Toasty Club. Glad you're with us. I'm glad you're with us. It's been quite a journey we've had. So, can't believe when we started in, March 2020. I can't believe we would sort of be celebrating 100 episodes. Amazing. I'm so pleased that we were able to be with you and you with us throughout that time, throughout the pandemic, and here we are. 100 today. Who knew? Looking good. Thanks. We've got a lovely show for you this afternoon, actually, for our 100th. We've got our memory of the week coming up. We've got music galore. We've got Emma Miller. We have Marie Saunders. We have Adi Johnson. We have Marina Florence, all going to be singing a song and having a chat. We've also got an all-time sweet treat of the week. What I've done is I've selected previous winners of sweet stuff from of the weeks of the past, and we've put 4 together, and we'll be talking about those in a short while. But until then, let me find our 2 co-hosts who are going to come to the screen right now. Tom and Jeanette, are you there? Yes, you are. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi. And welcome everybody to our 100th show. I feel it's a cause of celebration, and why would you not have a little glass of bubbly? Cheers.
Yes. Cheers to you. She didn't bring any round for us, Tom.
Well,
could have dropped it off last night, you know.
It's a bit rude, I think.
Sorry. I was working till midnight last night, so
you could have brought it round then, couldn't you?
After midnight, yeah, I've knocked on your door really loudly.
You could have left it like the milkman, left it on the doorstep.
Do either of you still get the milkman deliver bottles?
I do.
No. Ours came at I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you're at work and the milk bottle's out on the step getting warm, now I stopped.
It's no good.
What time does your guy come, Tom?
Sorry?
What time does your milkman deliver?
Well, it's sort of odd. Very odd sometimes. So, they give you days, because I don't get a pint every day, because I just don't drink that much milk. But, so, say, like this morning, I should have got it Friday morning. And when Emma came back from orchestra last night, it was on the doorstep.
Is it Colchester milk?
Yeah,
that's who I used to have, and sometimes they would have delivered before I got in at night, or it would be the afternoon. And it was just I couldn't handle that.
I've had it in the afternoon once, but I mean, not really.
The key thing is, what colour is your top of your milk, Tom?
Silver.
So that's semi-skimmed.
No,
semi-skilled.
Semi-skilled.
That's just normal milk.
Just normal milk for normal people.
Pasteurized,
because they used to have a gold top that was with a cream on top. Do you remember that one?
Well,
the red top was more skim.
Yeah, that's semi-skimmed with the red stripes across it.
It's all gone out of fashion for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the bottles in the supermarkets, because red is skimmed milk.
Red is skimmed, yeah.
But on bottles, it's semi-skimmed.
It's all Golden Wonder Walkers, isn't it? It's all mixed up.
I don't know. It confuses me.
Confusing enough. Yeah. Christine, hi. She says, hello, my great 3. Hello, you great 1+1.
Hello.
And KGB, happy birthday to you. Thank you. We're 100. We're looking good for it, haven't we? Thank you.
I feel it sometimes.
Yeah, most days. So you two, we could do some bits in a minute. We've got Emma, Marina, Marie and Adi coming up to sing and have a chat with us. But looking back, any particular highlights or things that you've enjoyed about being here on a Friday afternoon, us 3, and our lovely audience?
That's a good thing to think about.
You're going to think about it, are you?
No, I didn't know who you were asking. Which one of us?
I'll ask you, Jeanette. Do you know now any highlights, anything you enjoy particularly about these afternoons?
I have enjoyed. I liked it when it was every week, and I miss it on the weeks that we're not here. Weirdly, I love your company, you two. Absolutely brilliant. But having that interaction with everybody else writing in has just been wonderful, and especially early part of last year when I was a bit down, and that got me through that, and even to the point that I've got to put makeup on and be on here and be kind of, don't get anybody else down, but you two really saw me through that, and you'd have to listen to me moaning before and after the show, and it was just brilliant. Everything was such an amazing tonic to me that you two and all the people that didn't know, it was just lovely. You're a lifesaver, all of you. Is that enough?
How about you, Tom?
Well, you're all right, John.
Sorry, my fan's gone off.
Yeah.
Oh no,
right.
my own one and only fan.
Yeah, you're all right, John.
My fan had gone off. I charged it.
Not sure about Jeanette. It goes on a bit.
Yeah. She's a challenge.
But, no, she isn't.
You are Tom Hardy, really.
I do
you
like
say the meanest things, but you get away with it with that cheekiness, and I know you don't mean it. I hope you don't.
Any highlights for you, Tom?
I quite like it when things go wrong.
Or things you've enjoyed?
When things go wrong.
Yeah,
I do too. Funny enough.
That's my favourite bit, when it all goes a bit wrong. Yeah.
I do like the things that Jono says.
Stop! Oh
yeah. When Jono says something, he doesn't realise what he's saying, and it's all a bit inappropriate.
Yes,
and that makes me laugh so much.
They're my favourite things.
Yeah. Is that when it goes wrong then? I thought that was
sort of, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was wonky.
Yes, when it goes a bit wrong.
Yeah, I like it when it goes. I agree. I like it when it goes wrong. I mean, what I like most is being in you two's company with our friends on the internet, either listening or watching, and having that two-way conversation. Because it's just really nice from the start to remain connected to people. And we have all said it as much as people have said it to us, but it's like our own tonic. We feel it as much as the people that are in the audience and engage with us. And I think it keeps your happiness levels up, doesn't it?
Tops them up.
Tops them up. Should mention people talking in now. My fan's mildly working. Jean says, yes, I agree with Jeanette, and happy 100th birthday. Christine, I wasn't asking for people to say anything, but you can do if you want, dear. I like it. Jeanette's on the champagne. It's going to be a good afternoon. Christine says, love everything. Makes me feel happy if I'm down. And you three just make it all work. Love, hard work. Love you all. Thank you. I hope we have many more. Oh, bless you.
You
Christine.
three just make it. You all work hard. I'm just putting that into the breaks in the right place there for you.
I will learn to read one day.
Yeah, you three just make it. You all work hard. Love you all. Thank you. I hope we have many more. So do I, Chrissy. That is really lovely.
Oh, I hope we have many more. Yeah, well, we will do. We will have more. I hope there are many. Jean says, how can you have a two-way conversation with you three and us? We are one. We join together as one, and then you all are one, and then it's you as one and we as one. It's two-way. Like that. It's magic, Jean. It's magic. I don't know. It's yin and yang. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Pedantic, Jean, I think, isn't she?
Pedantic. Precise. I think she's being precise. I admire that. Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
I heard you.
Yeah, go on, Tom.
Yeah.
Go, Tom.
I mean, when we were messing about with Jeanette about drinking and stuff.
Yes.
And she was going, oh, I don't drink or anything. Can you remember that?
Yeah. She's forgotten
now.
Okay. I'm going to set up. I went to the cupboard and I got a champagne glass out. And what I'm actually drinking is diet ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
But it fizzes really nicely. When I top up my glass, do you want to see the bubbles?
Oh,
Lovely.
look.
It's just like champagne.
Oh, damn. We really wanted her to be a bad alcoholic.
No,
She's
come
not.
on. I
The
can't do this.
facade is over.
Could you not have
Oh.
pretended?
What, keep it going the whole show? Well,
Yeah.
only to give you blooming fuel, ammunition for having a go at me. I don't need any to give you any more. You're already starting on me
where's
today.
the other
Straight
bottle?
off.
Where's the other bottle? The proper bottle?
Still in the cupboard. I haven't even opened that.
Yeah,
That'll be later. I've got
That'll
a big
be,
night ahead of me.
Just in time for all-time treat of the week, I'd imagine. Keith says the inappropriate and left fieldiness feely bits are the bestest. I like them too. They're really great. Jean says cheers. For anybody that hasn't watched us before and you're watching us now, it's just like somebody called it, it's sort of the best Zoom meeting that's not actually on Zoom, or the best, what was it? Somebody said it's the best TV show that you can't get on the TV, something like that. Or what was the other one? It's like the multicolored swap shop for adults that don't want to grow up, something like that.
I like that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, and hi to Dr. Jenny. Hi all. I'm here with one finger on left hand. Bless you, Dr. Jenny. We're glad you're with us. What's really lovely is that sense of community and connections. All the people that come on, it's actually for us, certainly for me, a joy when I see them commenting and sort of engaging, because it means you connect to somebody, doesn't it? Like you would with a radio show, with a TV show, except we do it lo-fi on the internet, on Facebook Live.
Do you know, one of the things about the show is as a performer in real life, I know when people go on stage and when they're got a microphone or whatever, and they get very shy and very nervous, and I know because of film work I've done things, it's quite nice when you're filming and it's, if you go wrong or you say something wrong or just fluff it, whatever, it's like cut, do that again, and that's fine. Or if you're recording an album or something, you can just re-record. With this, you can't. Whatever you say, it's out there, and there's no pulling it back. There's no editing it. We can't, even on the TV, there's like a 10-minute thing that they've got a chance to cut stuff. This is it, what you get. And you can't be nervous. In our 100th show, we can't be nervous. We just have to be us because there's nowhere to hide.
I know. I mean, I won't tell you about me not having any underwear on at the moment. It's that if I said that live, then it would go out live, wouldn't it?
No, we'd all know.
Jenny says, Dr. Jenny, she says, Jenny Lithgow, the former queen of the retro raffle scene, reinstated. There's no retro raffle scene today, unfortunately. She says, congratulations on your century. Hi to Kim Saunders. Hello all, she says.
Hello.
Hi, Kim. Nice you're with us. Dr. Jenny says, unfortunately, I couldn't set Facebook up here on TV. See, we're still not on the TV. And it's a hi from Leah. Nice to see you. Let's do Memory of the Week.
Memory of the week.
So this, for our 100th episode, I'm going to ask you, where's Jeanette going? She's going up in the world.
Tilting my screen.
Oh, you're lucky.
You're getting all the background and not enough of me.
Yes, absolutely, darling.
Are you sure there's nothing in that ginger beer?
I am sure. Not even sugar.
You know, Tom, what I'm thinking, it could be a double bluff.
I think it is.
She's basically said it's champagne, right? She set it up. She's put it in a nice little flute. Then she's gone away. She's thought, I know, I'll get one of those things. I'll put it in an empty ginger ale bottle, champagne, and probably some vodka and gin mixed in. Specialism. And she's poured that in the ginger ale.
It looks, I mean, there's definitely sort of like a spirit in there, isn't there?
Well, you're giving me ideas for later, that's for sure.
She's wafting from here, I can tell you.
Oh, you do. My reputation is destroyed.
Sorry about that. Not really. Memory of the week. You get a choice. It's our 100th edition. We can do what we want. The thing to ask you, dear audience, and Tom, Jeanette, weird noise.
Music.
It's music. Oh, yonder, I hear a sound of violins.
Yeah. Is it Emma practicing?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
That's what is that? That's night something to do with nightingales.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Hello, is it me you're looking for? There's something in your eyes, I haven't got a clue. Let me stop saying I love you. I love it song. I love it.
Is that the Rocky Road to Dublin?
Rocky Road to Dublin.
Oh,
If I could touch your body, I know not everybody. I got the body like you.
I had somebody talk to me the other
you know what
day about the meatloaf thing that I went to the other day, and they were singing it to me in a Norfolk accent, which was very, very funny. Look about out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning come. I love a bit of meatloaf, don't you?
Very good, very good.
So I like your singing in
very
accents.
nicely. Oh, bless you. Right, either of you two or our audience out there, you get a choice. Do you remember your first kiss, or do you remember the first time you ate chocolate? They're your choices. Choose whatever one you like. Tell us all about it. Let me ask Jeanette, because she's cheeky.
I can't remember the first time I ate chocolate, but I've just, for the first time ever, remembered my first kiss. I was about 13, and it was with the boy next door who was about 16. And he was so handsome, and he was very grown up, and I was very nervous and very scared, and we were kind of hanging out together, and I really liked him. And he wanted to. He said, oh, "Can I give you a kiss?" And it was like, "All right then." And I was like really nervous and really scared, and didn't want to make a fool of myself and trying to be really grown up and cool. And he kind of leant over to give me a kiss, and then he tried to put his tongue in my mouth, and I was so shocked. I yelped, and I lost all my cool, any credibility. Oh, that was my first kiss.
Wow. You don't go in with a tongue on the first kiss, but he probably didn't realise.
He was very young himself. Perhaps that was his first kiss. Who knows?
Perhaps he saw.
He's seen it on the telly or something. Well, no, because they didn't do that on the telly back in them days, did they?
No.
70s, mid-70s.
How about you, Tom? Chocolate or kiss?
Oh, I can remember having chocolate sandwiches.
You know what you're going to say.
I was going to say it was probably a combination of eating chocolate and a kiss, couldn't it? That could have been.
Yeah.
No, chocolate sandwiches. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in Spain. It's poor food.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it chocolate spread?
No, it's chocolate. Like a bar of chocolate.
Shut up. You're making that up.
No.
That's like my dreams.
Yeah. So it used to just keep you going for the day. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. So chocolate, it was poor people's food, but they had chocolate, and they didn't have. For my dinner last night, me and Lorraine, for our dinner, we had a crisp sandwich. I had salt and vinegar. She had cheese and onion. So that's poor people's food, which we kind of like. We remember that. Chocolate, that was a dream.
Yes.
How did you have chocolate?
Well, just a bar of chocolate, isn't it?
And that was in Spain.
Wow.
I've never heard anybody say, apart from spread, that they've had actual chocolate bar sandwich.
Used to cut the bread in half, put a bar of chocolate in it, and have that as your sandwich. Probably for breakfast.
That'd be worth trying. Are you inviting us round, Tom? Could you recreate that for us?
I'm just baking some bread at the moment, so maybe there you go.
Right.
Well, you've got the food thing that you're going to. You could set up your own
At
stall.
the weekend, if it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
If it's nice, with champagne, obviously, chocolate sandwiches and champagne,
or ginger beer.
Ginger beer bottles.
Ginger ale, diet ginger ale.
Ginger ale, yeah. Merlin says enough to put you off for life, Jeanette.
Yeah, not quite.
She also says your unscripted enthusiasm is so enjoyable. Keep on keeping on. Thank you very much. And Dr. Jenny, when asked about the chocolate or the kiss, says, not telling.
Oh.
I loved that Tom had chocolate sandwich. That would have been a dream as a youngster. I can't remember when I first had chocolate. I remember the first kiss was outside Bentful Road School in Hackney.
Behind the bike sheds.
No, it was in front of it was in front of the caretaker's house to the side of the school. That was a junior school, and I asked the girl. I don't know if I asked the girl if I could kiss her. She was very tall, and as I kissed, she turned sideways, and I got her cheek, and it smelt of talcum powder, and just very nice. That was it. Didn't have another one for 17 years after that. The next one came. It was good. Yes. Anybody else? Do you remember your first kiss, or do you ever remember you first trying chocolate or ice cream? Let's throw that in. Just go radical, Jono. Ice cream. When I was growing up, we always used to have. You had Tony Bell. Was the name of on his ice cream van, and I don't think it was his name, but we used to call him Tony because he was Tony Bell. And then there was one called Walls. Oh, I can't remember. He might have had the pink one, but I can't think who was best. But
Didn't you have Rossi's?
either of those two.
Didn't you have Rossi's?
No, Rossi's. No, that was
Rossi's.
illegal around them parts.
That's
They got
Southend,
chased out
Essex.
town. That was more of an Essex thing, I think.
It was, yeah. They're from Southend, aren't they?
Yeah, isn't it Francis Rossi out of
Yeah,
Status Quo?
his dad.
Yeah,
wasn't
he's connected. Yeah.
His dad used to be there. Whatever you want, whatever you need.
a 99.
It's Essex. It's a 99. Or
A
you
99.
Not from Southend, it isn't. No.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I should do while we're waiting for more comments to come in? We should introduce. Let's put on stage and give us a wave. It's our lovely artists.
Yeah.
Hiya, loves. Hiya. And Marina.
Ooh.
At the bottom. Stand up, Marina. So we can see you there, dear. Oh, she's picked. That's a lovely wall that Marina's painted and put some guitars in front of it.
Yep.
Well, you've got what have you got? A ukulele? No, a mandolin.
Banjolele?
Mandolin, banjo, or 6-string banjo, and just a
A
ordinary
gitjo.
6-string guitar.
Very nice, very nice. Emma, not so exciting wall, but you're looking great. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I thought it was muted.
I
Good.
muted you.
I'm very, very much enjoying your chat, and I loved the moment where Jeanette just subtly elevated herself above you both. So she looked like your two little minions on each side.
We are. And we're quite proud of that we are. And Marie, looking lovely. How are you?
I'm good. I got myself a little drink because why not?
Cheers,
Why
Marie.
not?
Friday.
Celebrating. I like your style.
Very nice indeed. Well, we're going to have the three ladies and Adi Johnson, who will be along in a bit, are all going to sing for us in a moment or two. We'll take you off screen. Thanks, ladies. We'll see you in a tickety boo. Just have to do it one at a time, one at a time. Marina goes back to her seat, and there she goes. Jeanette is our queen, isn't she? Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to think of myself more a princess.
A princess. Okay. Well, you can be our princess.
Well, yeah, I think Jono's the king, and me and Tom are prince and princess.
Which way
Right
round?
world.
I'm quite happy being a minion. Jean says, even funnier watching you, and speech is slightly out of sync. Yeah. It's that's the internet for you.
That's
I
a
don't know
drink.
why.
That's a drink that Jeanette's having.
I don't know. I love you. I love you so much. Christine says, Eldorado, Mr. Whippy. They must have been the first. Was it Eldorado and Mr. Whippy, or he had a bit in front of the Mr. Whippy? Were they two? I'd imagine they were two different ones, don't you?
Maybe it's Mr. Eldorado Whippy.
Oh, Mr. Eldorado, Mr. Whippy. I didn't know you was attending with the ice creams today. One round our way now, they play Match of the Day theme. But they play it lots, you know, they stop outside the houses. And they play it like 4 times. till people come.
You don't really
Wendy,
get on High Street because there's too many parked cars both sides. There's nowhere for them to pull up.
yeah, you can't drive down yours. It should be pedestrianised, really. Wendy says, "Good afternoon to the Warm and Toasty Club. I'm 1 tooth lighter today, looking like Marlon Brando with gauze in one cheek." Oh, bless you, Wendy. Hope you recover soon and do some good Marlon Brando impressions for the kids, but hopefully not in the orange area where you am falling over like Marlon Brando did in the Godfather film. Wow, free guests, says Jean. What a treat. There's 4. 80s along in a bit. Yes, indeed, 80s along in a bit. We should welcome our first guests. You've seen them once. Do you want to see them twice? It's the wonderful Emma Miller. That's coming up live and direct from Emma. Where are you?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Yes.
Woo! The fine city.
The fine city. What's it like there today? Is it a fine day?
It is a fine day. We've not been having any of the crazy hot weather that you've had down south. But it's, yesterday and today were the first days you could go out in like jeans and a t-shirt. I still am not at the shorts and a t-shirt yet. It's not quite warm enough. There's like quite a cold wind. And it's that time that you have to be brave enough to get the pale legs out and just be like, it's going to happen, and brave it so that eventually they won't be pale.
Yeah, I did it the other week at a garden centre. Cleared the place, which was quite handy because I had the pick of the Yeah, that's the thing. British people who wear sun on their leg. I hear you. Though I heard that Edinburgh can pick its own weather. You know, it's very well thought of, and we're coming up to the festival in a month or 2.
Yeah.
Is that not true? You can't sort of be selective about the weather you receive?
You can't really be selective about the weather you receive. This is true. But if that's what you meant.
I'm messing about. I'm sorry.
But they start building, you know, the tattoo where they do the big parade by the castle with all the kind of military garb. They start building that, I think, in May,
Really?
June, July. They build it for 3 months, and it's set up for August for the 1 month of the Fringe, and then it's all dismantled. So there's this great big stadium next to the castle that's nearly finished at the moment, or halfway through.
Wow, that must be nice just to go for a walk. Have you got Gracie the dog with you at the moment?
I do.
She's not
She's actually
there.
she sat behind me. I don't know if you can.
Oh,
I've lost my stand.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
right behind you.
I saw.
Look,
Oh,
there's a tail.
See the
there
tail?
she is. There she is. Hello, Gracie. She can't hear us. Hello,
Nope.
Gracie. Your mum's just wrecked the
Gracie.
place.
That's all
Aw.
you're getting.
That's lovely.
She's been for a walk today.
How is she? Now, Emma, it's lovely having you on the show, and you've been on a number of times, and we're very lucky to have you because you're an amazing music artist. Thanks for the times you've been on the show, and thanks for joining us for our 100th. What have you been up to musically, or what you got coming up musically, particularly, Emma?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. Like, this is one of my favorite gigs to do because I get so much joy out of watching you guys and genuinely have like the biggest smile on my face listening to your banter. So what do I have coming up musically? I have stumbled into the world of music NFTs, which live on the blockchain with cryptocurrency and all of that scary language. So that's what I have coming up next. But on the back of that, I've just finished an EP, which may go into the Web3 cryptoverse first, but it will be out in the real world, if that's what we're calling it still, as like a normal Spotify release, hopefully in the months to come.
Oh, I hope we can see it in the normal world. For anybody that's that feels traumatized by this crypto talk, well, there will be a chat afterwards where we could offer counselling and explanations. I don't really understand it all yet, but I joined
me
you
neither.
on one show, and there was a wealth of enthusiasm for the new and in being creative.
Yeah, I mean, you never know where the conversation's going to go in those like Twitter spaces. So you just kind of roll with it. And I always feel bad if it's a complete newbie. You're just launched into listening to kind of the in-depth jargon strangeness of what we're talking about. But yeah, I suppose what I've found is there's a value being put back on music in the Web3 space. Like people are really willing to consume it in more of like the traditional album sense and be excited about the release and like that ownership idea of I've got this album, and it's not just I was going to say a penny stream, but 0.0006 pence stream. So that's what's excited me about it, is like the culture is very different on there. But we shall see. It's a brand new world. It's all very topsy-turvy. There's no kind of rules or the right way of doing it. Everyone's figuring it out together, I think.
Yeah, well, I would say two things. Is one, people probably don't know, when you're doing it on this space online, Emma does hosting as well. She's a really good host and sort of a moderator for people sort of having a...
Sounds like I'm like putting people in the naughty step or something.
Yeah, you're really good at putting them on the naughty step. No, you've just got a natural way about sort of engaging with people. And also, it sounds to me like, even though I don't understand it all yet, and I understand the concept, but I don't understand the fineries of it, it's brought some high level of enthusiasm back for what you do. And maybe, is it brought enthusiasm for you making music again in a different, I can't even fit in the word, on a different platform, should we say?
Yeah, I think that's it. It's the enthusiasm and the idea of being able to maybe not be so precious with everything has to be perfect and polished and a campaign and like marketing for a Spotify release or like radio plugging and all of that. Whereas this, you can go really hard into a creative idea and just pop it out and see how it lands. And so you can get more into, big enthusiasm for that side of it for sure.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it in the way you're engaging lately, and you super positive posts online.
Are they? That's good.
Yeah. I really like it. It's good to see, and it's from someone that I admire and respect. It's lovely. So let we hear a song, please.
Let we hear a song, shall we?
Let we hear a song. What are you going to do for us, eh?
He's going to do a song called Honey for you today.
Oh, I love that one. All right, we'll get out of your way. We will stop doing stupid accents because it doesn't make us look good in the world. But we'll get out of the way while the wonderful Emma Miller sings us a song. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is a song called Honey. It is already out in the world on whatever music streaming platform you so wish to find it on. If I'm quiet, I apologize. Feel free to turn the volume up at your end. Honey, I know there's something in the darkness eating at your unrest, making you grow cold. You know you can leave anytime you want to. Don't think I'll forget you even when you're gone. Go out and find what you are looking for, and I might just move on. Know that the answer is out there for us both, and our time was beautiful. Only the shade, only the light spaces take it away.
something to soothe me. Honey, I know there's something in the darkness eating at your unrest, making you grow cold. You know you can leave anytime you want to. Don't think I'll forget you, even when you're gone. Go out and find what you are looking for, and I might just move on. Know that the answer is out there for us both, and our time was honey, I know there's something in the darkness eating at your unrest, making you grow cold.
Thank you.
Wow, that was fabulous. I spent the whole of that song sitting back in my chair with my eyes shut, enjoying every single second of that. That was beautiful.
Wonderful. That's the champagne, Jeanette.
That's it. You know what? I was sitting here, Emma, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh, poor Jeanette, she's dropped off."
No, I
Too
was
much
sitting there like
champagne.
this listening.
You know,
Gone
Lovely.
rigor mortis is setting.
It's gone to her head, the drink, isn't it? Yeah.
That was wonderful, Emma. Oh, the tone of your voice
Merci.
is just a
Thank you.
completely different artist, because you're one of my favorite music artists and from a different time. But Judy Zook, an artist that used to be about, and then Kate Bush as well in a slightly different way. But you've got the tone. It's just, you hear it and it's like, relax, everything's gonna be all right.
Awesome. Judy Zook. Yeah, I've not heard that one. I need to investigate some
Yeah,
Judy Zook.
check her out. Check out
Yeah.
Understanding.
I will.
That's
Judy Zook.
Luke.
Yeah, you not
It's a
heard
great name as well.
TZUKE.
TZUK.
Yeah.
I'll stay with you till.
Stay with you till dawn.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was the big number. Was it number one? I remember it being very high in the charts on the radio all the time. It's lovely.
Yeah. Very nice, but brilliant. Let me see what people are saying. Emma Marie, who's going to be on shortly, says gorgeous voice and song, Emma. 3 kisses.
Thank you, Marie. I'm looking forward to. I've heard some people sound checking it sounding beautiful, so I'm presuming that might have been Marie.
Yes, that would be. You would have heard Marie, and we're very lucky to have you, all 3 ladies and AD is along in a bit. Keith sends at least 5 amounts of applause on my screen. I'm seeing 5 applause.
Thank you, KGB.
That's like in a small. That's a small auditorium, isn't it? 5.
Very polite.
Jean,
Unless they're like,
Don't they do? They do that now, don't they?
yeah, the kind of finger snaps.
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah. Have you not
Yeah.
seen that?
No, I'm so.
I think it started with people that maybe have like audio sensory issues.
Okay.
So is it like a polite way you'd snap your?
Yeah.
It's quite nice when you hear an audience do it. It's like a nice effect.
I was at a poetry thing at South Bank, and you know they would do this sort of in between. You know, like if there were bits that people liked, they would be going.
I like that. That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
And
And I
I don't
was
know
going,
if you
"What
get
is that?"
sore fingers.
But some people can't do that.
Yeah, I can do it, but it will make my fingers ache after a while. Whereas clapping too much makes your palms ache. But Anyway, lots of clapping and finger snapping. for
Yes.
you, Emma. That was
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Also,
I like that a lot.
also, Jean says beautiful.
Thank you, Jean.
Ken Saunders, hi Ken. Sorry, I didn't say hi earlier. Says very nice, Emma.
Thank you very much.
Kim Saunders, she says beautiful voice and song, Emma.
Thank you, Kim.
And not necessarily referencing you, but maybe Duncan says, oi,
Oi,
oi.
oi. I'm going to take that one.
Take it. Yeah, just give you that.
There is a
Actually,
clap.
I think it's not a reference to.
There is a clap at the end. Yeah, there is a clap at the end. Tom, the clap adjudicator, has spotted that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we can give you that clap and one of those 2 oi ois that he said.
Thank you.
Right.
I'll take one of them. Yeah.
There's a loud one and a quiet one, isn't there?
That's really lovely. Thanks for being on. If you are able to hang around, we
shall.
say hello. Hope to say hello to you later on. If not, don't worry. But
No, I'll stick around and listen to everyone else.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you well with your music and your new
Thank you.
adventures online.
No, Jeanette. You're too drunk, Jeanette. Don't.
I was thinking, we talked earlier about jokes. Does Emma have a joke
Oh, we
she'd like
did,
to
didn't
share
we?
with us?
Is this the opportunity I have to do my joke?
Yeah,
Yes.
the one and only.
Well, first of all, I made the mistake of asking the family group chat for jokes, and I've got 2 younger brothers, and that was the big. I don't know what I was thinking asking them, so I won't share the jokes that they shared with me. But I was helping my cousin this morning with her baby, and she shared a few jokes via her 6-year-old nephew. So that's the ilk, and I really enjoyed them. So I'll maybe reel you off like a couple if I'm allowed to do 2. But the first one is, what cheese do you coax a bear into its cave?
Don't know.
Come on, bear.
Come on, man. That's
Oh.
really good. That's really good.
I love that. I mean, they get worse after that, to be honest. But what did the cheese say when it waved to itself in the mirror? Hello, me. Yeah, no, we didn't get as big a laugh.
Yeah.
And then this is like maybe more of a cracker style joke at that level.
Okay.
And jotter, in case that's not a common word, jotter's like a notebook.
Yeah,
I thought that, yeah. I
And a
feel
Liverpool
like that's
player,
universal.
yeah.
Yeah. So why was the maths jotter really stressed out?
Don't know.
Because it had lots of problems. Yeah.
Uh,
I should have just left it at
You should have stayed
the
on
camembert.
Yeah, the camembert is a good one.
yeah, the bear one.
I've lost my
The-
glow
Yeah,
now. of
downhill.
the joke.
You're finished. You're washed
Well,
up.
there you go. That's via my cousin's 6-year-old nephew. I don't know what that makes him to me. But
Oh,
I don't,
thanks,
I don't
6-year-old nephew.
I don't know if you've got it up, Jono, but Marina has just said, just worked out how to say something on here. Well, hopefully I have. That was gorgeous, Emma.
Oh,
Wonderful.
host chat. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
to all that time to do that. Just worked out, say something here. Well, hopefully I have. That was gorgeous, Emma. I don't think she's talking about that last joke, though.
No.
no, I regret. I should have gone with 1, and that was it. But-
Yeah.
We'll try and edit it out.
yeah, it's not live. It's good.
We couldn't possibly edit it out. We're going with a
Cool.
bear joke, possible for the best of the day. And Jean is sending 3 laughs, possibly for the last joke. You know, so you just don't know how things are going to go. We're going to pop off and we'll see you in a little while. Thank you for being with us.
Bye. Thank you.
Wonderful,
Emma.
Emma Miller, everybody. What a lovely lady. What a really talented artist. Hey, you lot out there, what have you liked about our shows? What have you liked about our shows? And what, you know, have we had artists on that you've really enjoyed, like the wonderful Emma? We've got more coming up for you. Tell us what you've liked, what's been good about sort of connecting to our shows. That would really be nice to hear. I just want to reference a quick thing that Jean said before, because it may be the first time that I remember having ice cream. She says, Neapolitan block cut and put between 2 wafers. Oh, hello. It's Marjorie, your telephone operator. That's how I first remember having ice cream. And it just reminded me. My mum used to buy a block and used to have 2 wafers. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, we will move on to our next feature, which is an all-time sweet treat of the week.
Sweet treat of the week. All-time edition, super magician, give you free admission. I'll kiss my chops, I want a sweet treat of the week. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There we go.
Nice
Well done.
jingle.
Jingle, jingle, got a jingle in. I'm the Dennis Waterman of our show. Rest in peace, Dennis. All-time sweet treat of the week. So this week I went through about 40 or so old shows, and considering they can be up to 90 minutes long, it took a bit working out. But I thought the best way to do this all-time sweet treat of the week is to pick 4. What have we got? Let me see. I'm gonna find them. So we had 4 sweets, 1 sweets of the week, 1 cake of the week, and these all former winners, 1 biscuit of the week, and 1 ice cream or ice lolly of the week. So you get a choice. Don't need to do a big description of these. Hello, it's Marjorie again, your telephone operator. Do you want me to take you off, Tom?
No,
They don't.
I
Don't.
just turned
get
it
the
off, and it's now coming through on the bloody computer.
So, sweet treat of the week. The idea is it's a winner's edition for our 100th episode. You got to pick your favourite if you had a choice, and we laid it down and said, right, you get a dip dab, or you get a cherry bakewell cake, or you get a crunch cream, or you get a strawberry, raspberry, pineapple mivvy. But you can only have one. Out of those 4 champions, what would you pick as your sweet treat of the week? I'm going to ask Tom before the phone rings again.
Yeah. What was the biscuit?
The biscuit is a crunch cream. It's quite a modern one, I think. Not necessarily that vintage.
No, I think I'm going to have to go for a midi. Maybe all 3.
We can only have one, Tom. That would be illegal to offer you free. You know what? I think I'm with you on this, Tom. I know our votes don't count, but you know, I've got a fan, a mild fan. Hello, stay there, dear. Thank you. On me today because it's quite warm. I think I wouldn't mind a strawberry mivvy. Actually,
Strawberry midi.
that would be lovely.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic, can't go wrong. Even if there was an ice cream van that came around playing match of the day theme, I'd have a bat and ball, mivvy being the bat, and then a little squidgy. Did they ever do that when they put a squidge of ice cream on the end and that was the ball?
Yeah.
That would be like a dream for me in my diabetic state. Out of those diabetic,
You put you into a coma.
yeah. You've got 4 choices. What would you do?
Easy
Jeanette?
peasy.
Easy peasy. I can't believe it.
Easy. Cherry bakewell.
Really?
I love pastry. I love cake. I love cherries. I especially love almonds.
Oh,
So yeah, no, all of that. They're a good combination. Although I'd probably pick that little pretend cherry off the top because it's not real, is it? It's like
Yes, it is real.
that is
No.
real, and that was
that
picked
makes my kind of mouth go. "Ugh." That's,
Why isn't it real?
because it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a real cherry. Is it a glacé cherry?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're soaked in. Like, I don't know, jelly or
glacier.
something.
A glacier
Yeah, no,
in the North
yeah,
Pole.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
But I suppose if I was hungry, I'd eat that bit as well. Just put it all in one. But I
Well-
love cherry bakewells. I've rarely had them.
when I
Partly
went
because of
back.
sugar.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you.
That's right. Sorry.
As is my want. When I went back and looked at it, and I can't remember what it was against, and I thought, oh, Cherry Bakewell is definitely not going to win this. And Cherry Bakewell won with one of the highest votes I could find on our cake of the week. Looking at the madness coming in on the comments, Cherry Bakewell seems to be popular. My belief is there might have been some marzipan involved in this, which, as Jeanette knows, is not something me or Tom are into. So that would be low down on our personal list. So it's nice to see people voting Cherry Bakewell. We've got Keith, we've got Jean, Kim, Leah, I think I've only tried the cherry bakewell, so cherry bakewell for her. Christine, hallelujah, hallelujah. She's going Mivvy for me. Brian, boo, boo. He's going bakewell tart.
And
I don't know why we're so down on it. I think
Marina is going for a bakewell tart as well, with a cup of Earl Grey tea.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
She ain't got no Earl Grey tea on her rider. What's she thinking?
No, it sounds
maybe,
fantastic.
Maybe Gary's just brought her in a bakewell tart and a cup of Earl Grey.
So those people are with us because it's a lovely sunny day, and I don't expect people to be in while we're chatting nonsense. Though we're pleased that you do join us. Get your voting. Dib Dab, Cherry Bakewell, Crunch Cream, or Mivvy Ice Lolly. What would be your one if you could only pick one? And then as a bonus, what's your favourite of the week? That's probably going to be too hard for people to remember. We did vintage wrestlers, we did cakes, we did crisps, we did hot beverage. We've done all sorts.
We've done soaps. We've done.
Did we do
we do wrestlers?
Soap of the week. Oh, soap
Up a
opera.
list if you want.
No, I got it. Go ages. And we did jingles for most of them as well. Yeah, that's how sad we are. Thanks for being with us. It's a joy to be with you. We're going to let you carry on and vote if you want. Oh, Ken's gone Cherry Bakewell. Oh, I know where this is going. I hope you've got a short bit of paper, Jeanette.
I think we.
I've got a big page.
Okay.
Big
What,
page.
Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're outnumbered here, aren't we?
Outnumbered. Oh, Merlin, I had such high thoughts about you. She's gone defo. She's saying defo, which I've been told when I use it, that's an illegal phrase. Saying defo Cherry Bakewell. And Jenny's going, Cherry Bakewell, Dr. Jenny. I can't believe you. Okay, well, it's up to the people. It's up to the people. And if
Keep the votes
people
coming
vote for
in.
it, keep them coming in. We've got time. I'm going to just hide the dib dabs that me and Tom are going to feast on later on. And we shall find our next guest. Our next guest is, where are we? Yes, I'm just trying to look at my list. Forgot myself.
Marie.
Yeah, I got there eventually. Stop, you know it's Marie.
Hi.
Hi, Marie.
Hello.
You're fantastic, in case you didn't know, and you're probably one of the most, if not the most, appearances made on our show.
I just love being with you in person, online. Any couple of hours spent with you guys is a jolly good couple of hours.
Well,
so
we
thank
love you. So
likewise.
do our
I love you more.
participants.
Yeah, and you bring the whole family along, which is always a bonus.
Family outing when we come along.
Yeah. How you doing? How's things going for you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm just doing some gigs. I'm doing lots of different things. Just thinking about maybe recording another CD.
Ooh.
It was very productive in lockdown. I got on with it, and now it's all sort of we're all free again. I'm thinking, I should really do that. I should just, get on with it and do something else. So
have you got a list of songs that you sort of formulating?
I've got to narrow it down somewhat because there's a long list, and nobody wants that many songs on an album. So it's like
47 songs.
Exactly. Just one big long medley.
And what was I going to ask you? How about the gigs? They're back now. I saw on your page you've done one not that long ago.
I did one a couple of weeks. I was where was I? Lowestoft. So I was at a Warner Leisure holiday camp thing, doing a country and Irish festival. That was good. They were a bit wild up there. They were. Gosh.
Were they?
Yeah. Oof. Late bar and everything. They didn't go to bed till 3.
Jeanette, you'd be like in her game now.
Well, do you know what? Lowestoft is Norfolk, isn't it? I've stayed in.
It's Suffolk.
It's still Suffolk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really close to the border, isn't it?
Quite close.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was in Caister in Norfolk, just up the coast from you last weekend, and I was staying on a Haven Holiday
Oh,
Park.
right, yeah.
My brother had got a place there, and a whole load of us went up, and that was 2 o'clock each night going to bed. It's a wild place up
That's
that
all.
coast.
Caister, that's all Northern Soul up there, isn't it? Or it used to be.
Wow, it was a ska band we saw on the Saturday night, which was brilliant. But Irish, I like the idea of country and Irish.
Country and
Yeah.
Irish sounds
That
good,
sounds
doesn't it?
right up my street.
Good combo. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, so it's it's pretty full on for the. I think they do it for the 4 days. So I was only there for like
Wow.
one night, and I had to get up at 11 a.m. and do a set. So I was. That's always interesting after a late night, isn't it?
And you did country, did you, or Irish, or both?
Mainly country, but a bit of Irish as well. So
Good.
yeah, and then they come up to me and people say, "Are you from Ireland?" And I go, "No, I'm from Basildon," and they're very disappointed usually.
Oh,
I'm just going to start working on my Irish accent. I think that's what I
Yeah.
need to do.
Yeah,
yeah.
You could ask Jeanette. She's Irish.
I am Irish. I got my
Are you?
passport and everything. Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, I say I'm Irish. You are. If a parent or grandparent was born in Ireland, you are naturally an Irish citizen.
wow.
And my mother was from Dublin. So,
Dublin. Can you do the accent?
and I don't know if I can now, because I grew up with it and surrounded by all my family and stuff. But
Go on, Jeanette. do the
you
Go on.
Egypt. That's what I remember. I Egypt. Go on now. Get on with it.
Good.
That's what I remember.
I remember when I was growing up, my best friend for a while, his mum used to deliver what they call it, Meals on Wheels, to Rod Stewart's mum. Does that mean I'm related to Rod Stewart?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think it does.
You're in my heart, you're in my home. We should let you sing because you are a gorgeous singer. And the thing that's rather brilliant about you is you've also, as we repurposed our services in the beginning of lockdown, we started this in March 2020, over 2 and a bit years ago. You were sort of doing lovely songs, cover songs, but with backing, and then you've sort of changed to be able to be on our shows by picking up the guitar and singing a song acoustically, you know,
Yeah,
because
well,
we had a lot of copyright issues. That's been brilliant.
I was booted out of my comfort zone. I do use a guitar on stage sometimes, but as you said, there's always a safety net of a backing track, which is very, very comfortable for me. So doing it acoustically is like, you know, I've had a little wine though, so I'm, you know, that should help.
You'll be doing 4 encores.
This is the extended version.
You've got nothing to worry about. You're brilliant. We should get out of your way. Look
I
at
have
the time.
I have Gemma on Shaky Shaky as well, so to help me out.
Yay.
Oh, welcome, Gemma. Nice to see you. We're going to get out of your way and let you do your wonderful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Marie Saunders.
Thank you. I thought I'd do this one because I really, really like it. It's a song by the Kinks, and it's called Waterloo Sunset. Do 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 do. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, rolling into the night? People so busy make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright, but I don't need no friends as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset. I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Sha-la-la, chilly, chilly is the evening time, and Waterloo sunset's fine. And Waterloo sunset's fine. Terry meets Julie at Waterloo Station every Friday night. But I am so lazy, I don't want to wander. I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. La la la, chilly, chilly is the evening time, and Waterloo sunset's fine. Your Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends as long as they gaze on the Waterloo sunset. They are in paradise. As long as they gaze on the Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. Yes, as long as they're gazing on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. Thank you. Oh, I think I need another drink after that. Oh.
Yeah, you deserve another drink after that.
And give Gemma one as well.
Yeah, give
Oh,
Gemma
yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
one. Yeah. Great percussion skills as always. That sounded wonderful. You are the Julie Andrews of the Warm and Toasty Online Memory Afternoon.
Oh, that's lovely. That is. I'll take that compliment.
Just seeing some comments coming in. Ben, a friend of the show, and your cousin says, beautiful singing, cousin.
Oh, hello. In Dagenham, yes. Dagenham, Dagenham.
Hi, Dagenham. Sending 5 amounts of applause, which is a small auditorium, I believe. It's KGB, Keith. Christine's eating a cherry Bakewell yogurt. Ooh. Kim, the mother of Marie, she says, beautiful Marie.
She's got to say that, hasn't she?
Yes, legal.
She's totally biased.
Yeah, so she should be.
Good reason, though. You
got
are
a very talented daughter, and as Ken says, very nice, Marie. He's got a very talented daughter too.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
Can I just say, my dad made this wine. He's very talented. He made this wine.
Wow.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, you look totally sodden, so. I should say. Sorry.
What flavour wine is it? Is it?
It's Pinot Grigio, this one.
Oh, nice.
Like a little brewery in this house now.
Oh.
We'll be round tomorrow.
The binmen think we've gone teetotal because we never put bottles out anymore. Now we even use it. They think we're like reformed.
Oh. Yeah.
How wonderful. Wonderful to make your own wine. God, what is he like, that Ken? He keeps it quiet, doesn't he?
He does. Can I just quickly say that thank you very much for all the joy and that you bring this house, and I'm sure every other house that watches you every week. Thank you very much from my family to yours.
Thank you, Marie. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We do it together, don't we? You know, it's like we need you and vice versa, and sort of like collectively we have a good time. Thank you. Can
I just quickly as well share one of my favorite moments, and it always makes me laugh, and sometimes it's my guilty pleasure to go and rewind it, is when you had Lovely Will on and then you played that jingle, the ice cream man's coming. I sometimes rewind that just to listen to that bit.
That's when it goes wrong. Tom's favorite bits. Oh, bless you. Emma Miller, she says beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Emma's got a gorgeous voice. This is what I love. I just love sitting here listening to everybody else.
Same.
Just such talent.
Same, and there's more to come.
That's how we feel every time.
Exactly, that's how we
just happen.
Sharon says beautiful, our lovely niece.
Oh,
3 kisses. Here. Well said, Marie. That's probably reflecting on your comment just a moment ago. And Ken says, I will bring some for you next time. Hello, Ken. I've always liked you. Getting the Saunders 2022. Thanks, mate.
I think that'll be one of the in-person events that I'll just have to find my way to.
Have to be there.
Yeah. We got to push on. We're gonna, if you can hang around, we'll say goodbye to you before the end.
Has Marie got a joke?
Oh gosh. Oh, I've lost sleep about this.
You keep forgetting about that, John.
I know. Sorry, I didn't write it on my little script. Not script. Running.
I was Googling last night because I just couldn't think of one, and then I found this one. It tickled me in bed, and I thought, oh, I'll just tell this one. Oh well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, this is why you're supposed to put it on the show. It's the
Family show. Family show, Marie.
Show is an afternoon.
Oh my god!
Never
Right.
again.
Okay. So, how fast is milk?
Don't know. How fast is milk?
Well, it's pasteurized before you know it.
Oh,
It's bad. I know. It's terrible.
Oh, that was worth it.
Cheesy jokes. We like them. Cheese or milk.
Oh, thanks for being with us. We'll see you in a minute. We're going to pop you off because we've got a load of time chatting away, having a good time. See you in a minute, Marie. Thank you very much. Ta-ta.
Results.
That was a good one. Yeah, the results. I'm just so happy. I'm just generally so happy. Just being in your company and the lovely guests. The results of all-time sweet treat of the week. I know where it's going. Me and Tom have resigned ourselves.
Are you ready?
The winner is, of course, by a country mile, Cherry Bakewell. Let me find a picture. Cherry Bakewell. There you go. You win the all-time winners edition of all-time sweet treat of the week.
And that's the thing as well. Yeah. If it's a sweet treat, you want it to fill you up as well. So you could actually have that as a meal in my world. But it's so lovely.
And she's got diabetes, and you wonder why.
Yeah, I've got new drugs now, though. I'm good.
Oh, she can. Can you have what you want with drugs, or you still?
I did have some chocolate. I had a toffee crisp last week. Not all of it. I cut it into slices and shared them with my dinner guests.
Oh,
but I did have some, and it had no adverse effects, so it was good.
I should say goodbye, Dr. Jenny. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. She's off. I just wanted to mention something. It's today is a friend of the club who comes to our in-person afternoons, Brenda. It's her birthday. She's 80 today. Can we do a little happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brenda. 80th. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Love you, yeah.
And many more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're running low on time, but we've got enough for our two guests yet. Marina Florence and Adi Johnson coming up soon. And just to say, Marina says she's going for the best of the week was the original biscuit of the week.
She's got a good point.
She has got a good point. And she also says to Marie, gorgeous voice and absolutely amazing changing to play acoustically. It can be nerve-wracking indeed. Yeah, she's done a great job. I know she's probably listening in. She's having a little drop. And yeah, it's time for Poem of the Week.
It's Poem of the Week. It's sometimes short and sweet. It's Poem of the Week. It's always magnifique.
Well, so this week I had to do a special poem that fits well with our centenary, our 100th show. And so this one is called 100 is a Lot by Mish. Oh, sorry, I just knocked my light over. 100 is a Lot by Mish Goldish. 100 dogs, 100 cats, 100 heads for 100 hats, 100 women, 100 men, 100's more than 5 or 10. 100 buttons, 100 coats, 100 sails for 100 boats, 100 cookies, 100 cakes, 100 kids with belly aches, 100 shoes, 100 socks, 100 keys for 100 locks, 100 puddles, mighty dirty, 100's even more than 30. 100 daughters, 100 sons, 100 francs on 100 buns, 100 trees, 100 plants, 100 picnics, 100 ants. 100 is a lot to count. 100 is a large amount. 100 kisses, 100 hugs, 100 bats, 100 bugs, 100 bees, 100 birds. This poem has 100 words. That was 100 is a Lot by Mish Goldish. And I thought that was very apt for our show this week.
That was very apt indeed. Very nice poem. Yeah, really nice. Really well picked out, selected.
Thank you.
Yes, really good, really good.
Quick, Mum, it's the ice cream van.
I couldn't resist it, sorry. Kim and Ken say happy birthday to Brenda. Christine says, love it, Jeanette, with a kiss, and it's a nice big kiss.
Oh.
It's not one of those little ones, it's a good big one.
And no tongues.
No tongues. Please,
I'm very
Christine.
funny now about my kisses.
Christine's a special lady.
Lovely.
Duncan says, happy 100th show. You do such a valuable thing for everyone. Thank you all. Oh,
Oh.
bless you, Duncan. It's a lovely thing to say.
Duncan.
Thank you very much. Marie says, great, Jeanette, great poem, Jeanette, and lovely narration. Oh, you can do narration, can you, dear? Very nice. Also echoed by her pa, Ken. He says, lovely poem, Jeanette. And Jean, she's from Kent, you know, she says, very clever. There we go. There we go.
Thank you.
It's poem of the week. It's very short and sweet.
If I did a different thing of the week instead of poem of the week, would I have to make a new jingle?
We'd have to speak to the jingle god. But
That
yes,
is
of
you.
course. Yes, of course, maybe, possibly. Yeah.
To do it on the piano instead of
Yeah,
guitar.
no, of course. If you did another feature, of course you get to do the jingle. You know, like the late great Dennis Waterman.
Oh yeah.
Jeanette Waterman.
Jeanette Waterman.
Tom, would you ever do a feature of the week and do a jingle as well? Have you got anything in mind?
Anything in mind? No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, you do all the technical stuff. You're the genius with all the technical things
Yeah.
and getting all the artists able to kind of perform online and in person.
Well, I don't.
So your job is big.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure jingles.
Quick, Mum, it's the
Sorry.
I did a bit of music for a podcast, and
yeah.
it gets quite bad reviews.
Oh. Oh. Anyway, let's cut this bit out of the show before it goes out. And
Yeah.
So I never
No,
asked that question.
Never asked.
No,
But it
no,
would-
I think it's funny. It's quite a hard. I mean, I sort of think it's all right, but it's probably quite a hard listen as a bit of
Oh.
music. So there are people that really like it, and then there are others that really find it hard.
Can you play it at some point so we can just have a little listen? Have you got a little recording of it?
No, it's probably at the podcast person's.
Because I think we would be the judges of whether it's good or not.
Well, all it is sort of like a bit of incidental music, you know. But it's amazing how many people it actually sort of
Hate it.
galvanizes into like being vocal about it.
I was going to say, yeah, let's get Tom to do a little feature and the jingle, but
Yeah,
now I really don't want to.
It'll be divided. I mean, there'll be some, yeah.
Yeah, ponder it on. Jean says, I might have missed something. Blame my really bad hay fever. But why? Sorry about hay fever, Jean. Why does caption on the screen say episode 96? I just looked at it. It was just because something deep in the system hadn't been changed by me. And I've updated it now, and it should say 100. Apologies, it's not 96. This is our 100th episode of the Online Memory Afternoons. Thanks to you for all your support and being with us all the time. And thanks to the National Lottery Community Fund for supporting our work. You know, every week, as often as I can, I play the lottery and I think to myself, I'll do a lucky dip tonight, and as I do it, I always think, well, part of this will go towards groups like ours who are doing work in the communities across the country, and I think that it's a lovely thing that we have their support and that you lot are with us for our 100th episode. We should move on to our next piece. Our next piece is welcoming Mr. Ady Johnson. Let's see if I can find him on our screen. There's one of him earlier with me that I keep on my desktop just in case. And I can see him in person. I'll get rid of that one of me and him and get the real Ady Johnson. There he is. Hi, Ady.
Hey, afternoon, gang. How are we doing? Are we good?
Yeah, we good. How are you, sir?
Frazzled and tired, but energized and up for it at the same time, having seen your lovely faces again.
Oh, bless you. Thanks so much for being with us.
You're playing over the weekend, so you might see at least one of us in person as well, I think.
Oh, lovely. Great. Yeah, playing in the park at the Food and Drink Festival. There you go. Get that plug in straight away. Barely been on the show.
Yeah, get it in early. That's lovely.
I think I'm on. When am I on? I think it's 12. See, this is it. I'm just
12:40, I think.
Yes, you're correct.
What day?
It is 12:40 on the Sunday.
On the Sunday.
It's been moved. It was Saturday originally, but some band couldn't do it, so I swapped with them, and so it's 12:40 on Sunday. Yes, that'll be nice. Yeah.
There's a little treat for everyone who's local. Colchester Food and Drink Festival, and Ady's on at 12:40 on Sunday.
Yeah.
Ady, you've been with us for quite a while now, and you came for the first time in probably 3 or 4 years and did an in-person memory afternoon a week or two ago, and that was rather lovely. It's been we've sort of like, gosh, it must have been. You've played the Arts Centre with us a couple of times, probably.
Yeah.
You've done our in-person ones. You've been on our memory afternoons lots. Thanks so much, mate. It's lovely having you give your time to our little thing.
It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it, and I was just thinking, I was thinking back over the last however long it is, 2 years or whatever it is, and it's these little things during lockdown, and I'm sure the same applies to other people as well. This show, when I was sort of going down a rabbit hole of kind of doom and gloom and toying with where I'm going with my music and stuff, the idea of you allowing me to play my new songs and ideas for new songs and stuff on the show sort of kept me buoyant, picked me back up again. So it's great, and I'm sure the same thing's done the same thing for other people,
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Yeah, people did say that. We did have people in lockdown saying it was sort of. I know Jenny said we were a godsend. Yeah, and sure. I think it helped keep us sane as well. Just checking in with people, which we're having a laugh, but it was a horrendous and scary time for everyone. And how soon we forget because we want our freedom fully again. But yeah, it was a difficult time, and that was what's really wonderful about you is you'd come on with new songs, and you'd think, well, they're in the early stages, and I'll just try them out. But you being you, to us, they were sort of pretty well developed. And it was really nice to hear them. In a minute, we might ask you if you've got a joke. Mm-hmm. I've just realised I've got to do a joke. So okay. I did look last night. My one is a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." That's my one, and that's all you're getting. I don't do jokes as a rule.
Well, I did.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, no, I said I heard Marie beforehand, and I thought, oh God, jokes! I never remember jokes, and then one popped up, so I have one.
Do it. Can you do it now? Yeah, okay. Do it now.
It's a Christmas one, so it's not very seasonal. I normally reserve it for Christmas, But hold on. That's how you tell them, isn't it? How does good King Wenceslas like his pizzas?
Oh, I don't know. How does King?
Oh, I know the answer.
You do. Deep pan, crisp and even. Deep pan, crisp and even. There you go.
Oh, brilliant. Well, let's let you do the whole version of that song now.
Okay, here we go.
Actually, we're gonna get out your way while you do sing your song. Okay. Let's just let you introduce it and let you do it. We'll get out your way, ladies and gentlemen. He's here once again on the 100th show, Ady Johnson.
Thank you very much. I've actually changed what I was going to do, Jono, so you can jump back on and tell me to get off now if you don't like it. Partly because I was going to play Thank You for the Good Things as a thank you to you guys, but the harmonica's gone out to you, and it's difficult to play. So I thought I'll do Put the World on Standby, which is a kind of a song about, well, lots of different things, but for this situation, us taking some time out and having some time together. So this is off my London Songs record. Pop those over there. I took a chance with rising rose. Or maybe I took the wrong dose. Don't think it agreed with me, mercurial me. Who the fall of flowers so pretty could do such a thing indeed. I find a place they can't find me, and draw the bolt, turn the key. I need some time to myself, oh, to get well. I'm on my roller ball, on my notes on life and alright. I don't need no more today. I know one that won't need me anyway. So I put the world to standby, and it can't wait for just one day. There's a girl from overseas. I don't know her, she don't know me. I need some tea down. Oh, when it's all done. Oh, my darling, I don't need the world today. Oh no, and the world it won't need me anyway. So I put the world to standby, and it can't wait for just one day. I don't need the world today. Oh no, and the world it won't need me anyway. So I put the world to standby, and it can't wait for just one day. Oh, I put the world to standby. Put my earplugs back on before I can hear you. Earphones right.
Lovely job, Adi.
Thank you very much. Had a little moment in the middle there, but I even got the lyrics written here right in front of me. I thought, bloody, what is that second verse? Oh yeah.
You think you had a problem with it? You know, on I don't know what this is that I'm on my phone, but it puts like kind of what we say up and what you're singing.
Oh yes.
What it thinks your lyrics are, and it couldn't decipher them at all, really. So it had lots of gaps with nothing at all, and then it says something like, "I need some TikTok." Did you say that in one of you? It was one of the lines. I need some TikTok.
I don't think I've written that line here.
And other things. I like what I am.
Fantastic.
Just odd things. I was watching that and listening.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, I ought to add to that. Really, I've used that sometimes with songwriting. I've thought, how have I used it? I've thought, oh, let's forget it. I completely, my brain has melted.
That's all right. You're a busy man.
And I literally, because I stayed over in Leigh-on-Sea last night because I helped Scott Matthews out with a gig and did a song with him. I stayed over in a hotel and had to drive back from Leigh. Then I've been teaching. Then I'm back here. And I'm off teaching again after. But
thank you for doing this, Ben.
Squeezing us in. It's great. And I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the show with a cup of tea.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. We've not got loads left, but KGB sends applause.
Thank you, JB.
Emma says, "Ooh, that ending."
Nice, thank you.
Marie says, "Super performance, AD."
Oh, bless, thank you.
And Kim
As
says,
was yours.
There we go. And lovely song, AD, says Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
We're going to pop along just because we're running low on time. Do excuse us. We might catch up with you on the other side. Hopefully, we'll get a wave by from everybody before you go.
Oh, nice.
But understand if you have to head off and have a little rest.
I'm fine, mate. I shall be having a cup of tea. And I'll give you all a little wave at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You probably need a Bakewell tart with that. AD.
Yeah. Glass of champagne.
Oh, don't. Yeah. Shinny up to M&S.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Lovely song. We'll see you in a minute, AD. Thank you
very much,
for rushing you on, my friend.
No problem.
AD Johnson. And we're popping over right towards Norfolk now, live and direct. I'm going to find a special lady, our most played artist on the show ever. It's Marina Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Marina.
Yeah, here I am.
I've not been able to catch up with all your chat. You are the most played performer because your end song, our Warm and Toasty, your Warm and Toasty song, is our closing song with our credits.
Well, that's a bit of luck then, isn't it?
For us.
Yeah.
Well, it's lovely you being with us. And have you? Are you actually in Norfolk, or are you in another area where you've built a special wall and put some stringed instruments on in an outdoor space?
Actually, in Norfolk, yeah, I decorated the studio. I changed it round a bit, so that's why you got this colour wall behind. In fact, I made a mistake of painting the whole room that colour. So it's a bit like a cave, but it's got 3 outside walls, so it's definitely made it warmer.
Oh, yeah. Well, we look forward to your Leonard Cohen tribute album after seeing the colour of that room.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Very heritage colours, I would say. That is very nice. And there's a little man alongside the ukulele, the banjolele. What's that kind of?
That little man up here. It's just on the. Yeah, my daughter bought me that a couple of Christmases back, and you had to get all these pieces of wood and put them together. And if you turn the handle at the front, I made it out of all these pieces of wood. I followed the instructions, and if you turn the handle, it plays the guitar.
Oh, that's lovely.
Maybe you can get it on the new album then.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, thanks so much for being with us. Another key artist for us are you, Marina? And
yeah.
I
mean, like as everybody said before, I don't get the chance to say it. What I want to say is that Warm and Toasty gave me the chance to do something I never did in my life, which was commissioned to write songs. And that was not something that I ever thought would happen. And I've got now the catalogue of those 6 songs as my own memory forever. So if I'm ever you know, if I ever go to a warm and toasty thing, maybe in my later years, or I'm getting on now anyway, but then I'll be able to give that as a memory, which is never, nobody can take that away. Obviously, you know, commissioned with Jules Allen to write the songs. Fantastic opportunity. So thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome, and thank you. And you know, that concept, the memory songs, thanks to you, Jules, and the other artists, was you know, an award-winning concept, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it got the Fatia Award for the
they're all archived as well in the British Library, because I submitted them all to the music library, the British Music Library. And if you go to their website, you can find them all there as well. So I think that's brilliant that they'll be there. Well, until someone decides to chuck them out, but
yeah, no, I think that's wonderful. It's wonderful songs that we commissioned and started as memories. When you came along with Jules, attended memory afternoons, they started as memories. They were inspired by the memories into a song. Just wonderful.
Yeah, it's brilliant time. Brilliant.
Thank you so much, Marina. We're going to ask you to, what we'll do is we'll get you to sing your song, then we invite everyone back to the screen to say goodbye. Jeanette wants to add something. Do, Jeanette?
Does Marina have a joke?
Does Marina have a joke? And does
I thought I was getting away with it.
I don't forget.
I was just thinking I was going to get away with this joke telling business. I have to put some glasses on. Hold on. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all in the delivery, as Adi said. So mine won't be very good. But anyway, two men meet on opposite sides of a river. One shouts to the other, "I need you to help me to get to the other side." The other guy shouts, "You are on the other side."
Oh, that was really badly terrible. Thank you.
I like that one a lot.
Good in its badness.
Yeah.
We'll get out your way. You're going to sing
Okay.
us a lovely song now, and we'll join you back with the rest of the folks.
Okay,
in a
so
moment
just tell people to join in when they you know, sit at their computers and clap along and join in if they want to.
I'm sure they will do, because a lot of the time we always get people say, "Lovely to hear Marina," even though you're not on the show, you end our show. So, ladies and gentlemen, for our 100th show is the wonderful Marina Florence.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so well, but putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? A fish paste sandwich, peas on toast. Nothing could come close to bubble and squeak the day after our Sunday roast. Ba-da-da-dum. We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so well, putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. Treat of the day from Mum, a whole penny to buy a bun. Dad was a warden for the ARP, in his shadow and a tin hat, Dennis would be. Porridge on the menu for Jan and Nan, porridge again, again and again. But what were you gonna do with a family of 22, waiting for Sunday tea? Freddie the shrimp man, what will it be? Herrings, winkles and whelks from his barrow of the sea. And we've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so well, but putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. All together now. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea. And a biscuit, maybe two or three.
Thank you, Marina.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for being with us and being part of it. I've just got some comments here. Very good, Marina, says Ken.
Thank you.
Fab 4 guests today, says Jean. Keith sends an immense amount of applause that it's possibly a stadium size amount of applause. And the full EP version. Kim
We
says,
only get to hear a little bit at the end of each show to hear the full song. For some people, they've never seen you live to do that. It's
That's
lovely.
true. Yeah, that's true. Love this song. Brings back happy memories growing up with family. Beautiful voice, Marina, says Kim.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Marie, the lovely Marie says, love the warm and toasty song. Fabulous, Marina.
Thank you.
Emma says, iconic theme tune.
Yeah, iconic.
Yay to the iconic. And Christine says, lovely 100th afternoon. Thank you. Yeah, so let's get some guests back. But I just wanted to say thanks so much to Tom and Jeanette. They put up with a lot of my chattering, and they're such great hosts.
You just want jokes out of us, don't you?
Yeah, I want jokes. I'm proud to have done 100 shows with both of you. I'm very proud of what we do, but what you two do. Thank you so much. Thank you to all our artists. I'm going to bring some back now. Let's give thanks also to the National Lottery Fund, of course. Let's give thanks to the people that come along. I'm not reading this, I'm just bringing people onto the screen. The people that have joined in our shows, our audience, our lovely participants. It's been a joy, absolute joy to do this show on a Friday. And I'm sure Tom and Jeanette feel exactly the same.
We do.
Teresa says she enjoyed that, Marina. And Keith says, thank you all, beautiful peeps. That's our afternoon show. That's our 100th show. Thanks so much for everybody. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. We're 101. I'd say 101. Did you have a joke, Tom, before we go?
Yeah. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas?
Don't know.
He felt his presence.
Oh, very good, very good. Another Christmas one. Very good.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the same one when AD said it's Christmas.
Imagine that all night on Google. Oh, thanks for a lovely show. Thanks, Tom, Jeanette. Thanks to Marina, AD, Marie, and Emma for being brilliant. Each and every one of you have got a special place in our hearts and our audiences. Thank you so much for everybody listening in. Just time to say goodbye with a wave. I'm going to finish it. We're not even going to have the warm and toasty song because you've got the full version just now. See you all again soon. Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.